Get ready for another video in Alex's garage. Okay, last thing here, we're going to take the wing window off. Wing window is connected by a couple of bolts, one right here. And you can see there's two access ports here. When you take these ports off, you can very easily see there's a bolt there. Same one on the other side. All right, so this first bolt here is a 1/2 inch. You can see this one's on a slider. It's one of those things that's adjustable, so take note of the position. We've got a split washer and a washer. In this case, the bolt has a stud on it on one side and a kind of a regular bolt head on the other side. So special bolt, don't lose it. You're not going to find that in a hardware store. I'm going to throw that over my shoulder and have faith that I'll find it again. All right, so the other bolts are 7/16. There's one down here. Okay, so there's a little pro tip. When you're loosening a bolt and it starts to feel like it's getting tighter as you're loosening it, it's a good bet that there's some rust in there. So what I suggest is you tighten the bolt back up. What that does is it allows you to push the rust out of the threads on the other side of the screw instead of just muscling through it. In this case, I can feel the threads on the back side, and it is getting hot. So I'm going to throw a little WD on that and move to the next one. There we go, coming out with no complaints. So the trick on that is the end of the screws are quite often extending beyond the nut, which you can see the nut was right there. This back piece here got some rust on it, and so as it was coming through, it was getting harder and harder to pull. And if what happens is it starts to get hot from the stress, and you'll break these off. Once you break that off, you're screwed, because you know this thing is not going to come off. So just, if you feel some resistance, put it back in, throw a little WD on there, give it a couple minutes, and everybody will be happier. All right, so these other two, as I already said, there's little plugs that cover them up. Just want to reach in there and grab those. Come on. Again, these are not your typical screws. They have a really long head on them. Oh, that's not a good thing. Almost lost it. I'd rather it fall down that side. All right, so last thing here, whoops. I guess these are 3/8. They have two little sort of stud looking things here. They're long-headed bolts. And these are 3/8. So you had one here that was a half, these two, and this one was 7/16. And then these are 3/8. Once you get them loose, they go pretty good with your fingers. And you can just throw it down. Yeah. Okay, last one here. A bit of tar in there, uncommon. I wonder if there's a way to get your hand up in there. One of those situations where having girly fingers would be better. Big pudgy mechanic fingers don't really work that well. I feel it's getting nice and loose though. This is the last thing. Part of me wants to put gloves on because of the sharp edge here, but then it would make it even that much harder. You need the tactile interface. It's coming. Yeah, I'll collect that from the bottom. All right. Everything goes well. Huzzah! We have a special treatment here. This little baby's got to come off before that comes out. That looks like another 7/16. It's flat on the top, so it's just got to be this screw. Okay, they got a nut, got a split washer, and a washer. That comes right off. That screw is fixed in there, so it's not coming out. But now we can take this out. I think. Be smarter than the window. I'm going to turn it this direction. Here we go. Turn it this direction, it will come right out. So there you go. There's the quarter window, or the wing window. Ready to get all this rubber off. It also gives you the ability to do a nice paint job and get all this rubber off. One of the biggest problems with this, these rubbers here, the rubber wipers for the windows, is that they're riveted in. So you'll have to go in and drill all of these rivets out. So that's the next step. There you go. That's all the windows removed from the driver's door.